Hello guys and welcome to today's Genshin stream. What's up? And here we go. मेरा अवतार पता नहीं मैं इतना सा मुंडे नीचे करती हूँ कि पूरा मुंडे नीचे कर देती हूँ. Sometimes it acts really weird. एक मुक्का मार के अगर इसका सर ऊपर कर सकते हैं. हाय ईशिता, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. हेलो क्रिम्सन बेटा कैसे हो? वेलकम वेलकम. हाउ आर यू? Wait. I can't find my stream. What the hell? Oh, हाँ मिल गया. Sorry. My bad. Hi Orion. Hi Abhay. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Welcome to the stream. What's up? सबको हार्दिक Saturday tomorrow. अभी भी tomorrow होने में time है. Okay, हो गया. Hi Bandri. Welcome to the stream. And no way Cypher playing Genshin. Yes way I am playing Genshin. Why? I did play Genshin on Wednesday. What is the problem? What seems to be the problem? Hi Ma, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's go. Did I not just open? Okay, I did not. Here we go. सफेदी की झनकार जो लगती है ना सडनली. ओके सो इधर बैठ के मैं बता दूँ. आज आई एम गोना डू characters story quest. First we are gonna start with D-Look because हॉलो बहुत टाइम से रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा है D-Look का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट करने के लिए. वी गोट टू सी क्या बैटमैन वाला फीलिंग देता है वो. D-Look द बैटमैन. वही देखना है मेरे को क्या बैटमैन वाला फीलिंग देता है वो D-Look. यहाँ बहुत खतरा है. What very dangerous place. Why is it a dangerous place? Why are you saying that? Yo, Izumi! Welcome to the stream. By the way, guys, Izumi is back. I guess he won't be active much in Discord yet, but he is back on live. Hi, Crimson. Welcome back. Okay. Let's see. You look a bit right? No, I don't think so. Yes, do you look chacha bhai? I was supposed to find it here, right? जीन है, डी लुक पे गए। भी है इधर। Oh no no no! Not you. Cypher ये न्यू मॉड कौन है ये? इजुमी नाम से। Hello Mohit, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Well, let's see, where do I found D-Look story question? मुझे तो D-Look नहीं दिख रहा मेरे को कहीं पे। क्रिम्सन अपने अलग अलग अकाउंट से आ रहा है। Let me see. Crimson is crimson. Yes, crimson is crimson. I'm doing fine, Mohit. Thank you for asking. How are you, Cypher? I'm doing fine, but please मेरे तरफ से ऑडियंस को थोड़ा पीट दो यार. Please, please. Okay, please से start हो सकता है. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, let's start with the trees one. ये वाला है शायद से. Alright, let's go. Don't worry, I'll bonk his head. Yes! That's what we need. बाप रे, ये इजुमी मिस भी करता है मेरे को.
If we do not make contact with the Dark Knight hero soon.
Okay, हाँ, ये हो गया Dark Knight hero. That's J-Look, right?
Ah, it's you two. I must admit, this issue of the Dark Knight hero is proving to be something of a headache. We've just held a meeting to decide on an appropriate course of action. Can you guess what it is? Good one. But no, The Knights cannot afford to simply stand by and watch while there is even the slightest inkling of a threat facing Mondstadt.
Bache for a reason. What the hell?
If that were the
No.
case, more and more people would start to rely on the Dark Knight hero instead of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh, well, what's the plan then?
Find out the Dark
the
Knight hero's
plan,
true identity
then?
and offer him our protection.
Protection? He seems to be doing just fine without your protection so far, you know.
Yeah, because Paimon knows who he is actually.
Well, since you've aided the Knights in the past, I might as well just tell you.
Then what?
The offer of protection is just a ruse in order for the Knights of Favonius to take over full and exclusive responsibility for this matter.
You aren't gonna let the Dark Knight hero be all heroic and stuff? Why not?
Because usko bhi hero banna hai.
Firstly, to show the might of the Knights of Favonius, to
Yeah,
prove
see?
to the people that without the Dark Knight hero, they can still rely on the Knights to maintain peace and harmony.
This guy basically wants to be a hero as well. Usko bhi chahiye. हमको भी कोई बोले validation, you understand?
Secondly, the Abyss Order
एक
have
दिन
no
साइफर
mercy
की
in their
शादी हो
hearts.
जाएगी फिर वो
If anything
गेम्स
happened to
नहीं
the Dark
खेलेगी
Knight hero,
किसने कहा
It would only serve to further their nefarious
धमकी दे रहा है
ambitions.
क्या टाइम आउट के कौन दे रहा है धमकी ओए
Gosh,
ओरियन दे रहा है
Knight
धमकी
involves
But none of this will work if we don't establish the Dark Knight hero's true
Seriously?
identity in time.
बांद्री को ओरियन दे रहा है धमकी no that cannot happen
There's no need to despair.
घोर
Huffman.
कलयुग
Just follow my plan and everything will be fine.
what plan do you have except for tricking people what can you do
Captain Kaya.
Captain Kaya Trickster Kaya
Lately, Master Diluc has been working the bar at the Angel's Share every night. All I need you to do is keep him in your sight. Think you can manage that for me?
ये दिलू पे नजर ये भाई पे नजर रखने को बोल रहा है बेशरम इंसान
Yes, Captain Kaya. But does that mean that Master Diluc is the Dark Knight hero?
सही समझे वो बुआ सही पकड़े हैं
Who knows? It's just a hunch. I've been known to be wrong on occasion.
हमने देखा है उसको ठीक है वो डोर के सामने लड़ाई कर रहा था you know ऐसे मैं कोई ऐसे वो क्या बोलता है
Wow.
डिस्क्लोज नहीं करती हूँ कुछ
Paimon
हमने
feels
देखा है
we saw
लड़ाई
a
करते
whole new side of the Knights of Favonius today. But Paimon doesn't understand. How is Kaya so sure he knows who the Dark Knight hero is?
उसको पता होगा भाई उसका भाई खुद है ना that is why दिलू को उसका
We need to get to
भाई
the
नहीं
winery
है
and tell Master
I mean
Diluc
खुद
as
का
soon as
भाई
Kaya
नहीं है
is
काया
out.
was adopted right adopted brother yes
Race you!
बट वो एल्बेडो वाला जो क्वेस्ट था ना मॉन्स्टर का उस वाले पे लिटरली डिलुक और काया को जो साथ में दिखाया था ना आई रियली लव दैट You are adopted, Joe Godfrey. I guess if I'm not wrong, Diluc ने काया को शायद से अटैक किया था for some reason and during that attack शायद से काया को vision मिला था right? Go to the Dawn Winery. Winery के अंदर कैसे घुसे? अच्छा उस साइड है क्या? Diluc अरे अरे अच्छा इसका रास्ता पीछे से है नाविया भी नाविया भी फैमिली लेस है ये पता है मेरे को ओ इधर है ये
Master Diluc, Paimon has something important to tell you.
Yes, about Kaya.
Okay, he already knows. Okay, this guy is really Batman. इसको कैसे पता होता है सब कुछ?
I should have known he would see this as the perfect opportunity to get back at me.
Okay, guys, trying to get back to Diluc.
Sounds like there's
Okay,
a bit of
Izumi,
bad blood
see ya.
between you guys then.
I shan't get into that now. More importantly, the
Take care
Knights
of
of Favonius are
yourself.
responding more or less as I had anticipated.
Kinich is abuseless. Abuseless? What is that? More than that, Kinich is useless. Okay, no. I don't agree with that. My Kinich is really useful. Diluc के पास कितने सारे maids हैं?
All we need to do now is think of a counter plan. That
Okay.
won't work. It will only arouse the Knight's suspicion if I don't show up as they're expecting.
Okay.
That's what Kaya is counting on.
Diluc is called Batman of Genshin. Then who is the Superman? I wonder. So I wanna watch Harry Potter after the stream. What? Today is Friday, right? I mean, wait. Let's watch tomorrow, right? I mean, you know what? आज आधा देख सकते हैं, कल आधा देख सकते हैं. But I'd prefer कि starting से लेके end तक एक दिन ही खत्म कर देंगे. तो एक दिन ऐसा लेना पड़ेगा, पूरा दिन शाम को बैठे रात को 3 बजे उठे, ऐसा वाला दिन दे हो.
So what are we gonna do?
Patience. Let me think for a moment.
Patience. रुक जाओ. क्या सोच रहे
If
इतना?
they intend to monitor me, then so be it.
Okay.
We can use this to create the perfect alibi.
What's an alabla?
Alabla.
Alibi.
Alabla.
If you want to find out, maybe you can do me a small favor first.
Oh, come on. Why do you love cliffhangers so much?
In Mondstadt, mist flowers are most commonly found in a region just northwest of the winery.
अब ये मिस फ्लावर की बात क्यों कर रहा है?
If you could gather some for me, I'd be most
It
grateful.
will take while. Yes,
I
it's
will
gonna
make other
take
preparations here in the meantime.
more than a while. Like एक पूरा दिन बैठ के देखना पड़ेगा तब जाके. वही like शाम के 4 बजे से लेके रात के 3, 3:30, 4 ऐसे बज जाएंगे पूरा का पूरा खत्म करते टाइम. My bro Diluc owned a full wine farm but still didn't like wine. That is a man of culture. We should watch Stranger Things. Yeah, that is another series that we need to watch. Like for real, I wanna start with that as well. चलो 1 बजे से पहले खत्म हो गया डेली का मिशन. That's a good thing. My fault. So let's watch half first. It will be better. Yeah, we can do that. As I said, not gonna lie. I little Diluc. Yeah. I little Diluc though in that way. In that way, what? You like Diluc in that way? Like in a homo way, bro. Diluc is not gonna support homo stuff. I'm sure about that. उसके behavior से पता चलता है. Okay, here you are,
Ah, you're back.
Mr. Grumpy Man.
Allow me to introduce the winery's master brewer.
Hollow, you will suffer from Batman. Yes, I'm in a homo way. Naked. Oh no, not gonna say that, sorry. Kumar.
So many mist flowers. Great. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
Uncle को सांस लेने में तकलीफ हो रही
So,
है.
are you certain the equipment can withstand this level of purity?
Oh my goodness. The
Please,
winery
you
owner
got
himself is
that.
addressing me directly.
Yeah, what is the big deal, bro?
Don't worry, sir. It is always my honor to serve you, even if it means risking my life.
Huh? What's so life-threatening about this?
Exactly. What's so life-threatening about making wine?
Please, excuse me. I must get to work.
What's he gonna do with a bunch of mist flowers?
Long story short,
Yeah.
a few days ago, the winery was experimenting with some new flavors. They wanted to see if mist flower can truly add a crisp and refreshing taste. Sure enough, they discovered that the flower's
refreshing
extract
taste.
is truly
I guess I won't
potent.
understand until I start drinking wine or something. But what is so crispy about wine? What kind of a taste it needs to have to taste crispy? Like have that crisp. It's not even soda. I'd like to see Diluc exclaim. Bro, Hollow is on another level for sure. He is. But yeah, Diluc X Gaia. Brother love. Brother love. We can call that BL as well. Brother love. Boy love. Never mind.
So the new batch is selling like hotcakes?
No, not potent in terms of attracting customers, but slimes.
But slimes.
Slimes need to extract elemental energy to survive. For them, this substance is simply irresistible.
Okay.
So I thought to myself, I wonder how much trouble I could cause now that I know this.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what happened?
What was that noise?
Oh, cold. So cold. Oh, Master Diluc. Purification complete, sir. But the equipment...
Marvelous work. Don't fret about the equipment. I shall have my butler order more immediately.
Marvelous. Jolly-ho. Spiffing. Somebody fetch the butler. Paimon never knew you had to be so well-spoken to get a job in the alcohol industry.
Well spoken to
This
be
is what
right.
I was
What
talking about.
interest.
Mist flower extract. Or, for our purposes, elemental bait.
Elemental bait.
Wow. It really has a strong elemental whiff.
Whiff.
Can we test it out?
Wait, Paimon wanna taste wine? ये छोटी बच्ची को wine चाहिए. Kai had to Diluc. Hey Diluc, I think we know each other from a long time, so I think we should get.
Sprinkle a little on the ground over there. Careful.
Hello,
Just a
chat
small
miss.
amount.
No, I'm not gonna read that. No. Whatever you said, I'm not gonna read that. वो तुम लोग होमो चीज डिस्कस करोगे and then you're gonna say कि chat miss. I'm not gonna read that, bro. Like what? Let me collect this, otherwise मैं बाद में भूल जाऊंगी. Catherine, Didi, where are you?
Add Astra at. Thank you for complete.
Alright.
Add Astra.
I hope मेरा EXP बढ़ जाएगा ये story quests करते करते. Right? Set the elemental bait. सारे काम ही हम लोगों से करवाएंगे. Where to go? Okay, here. Dawn Winery. बानरी का BL क्या? बानरी का BL पढ़ लिया. मेरा इतना कूल कमेंट नहीं. ये तो बहुत गलत है. उसे BL में तो थोड़ी नहीं लिखा है ना. डायरेक्ट वर्ड्स में नहीं लिखना होता है, you know? वो एक रेस्ट्रिक्शन है. डायरेक्ट नहीं पढ़ सकते. And she was talking about shipping and you were talking about something else. What do you mean by being biased or something? I'm not.
And then that's it? How long does it take before...
आ भी गया.
and even more than we expected.
It appears the potency is greater than anticipated. We better get rid of them before they wreak havoc on the manor.
हाँ मतलब इस टाइम से लड़ना पड़ेगा क्या? Opponents incoming. Alright.
Gooba, get them!
Target acquired.
मर जा मर जा मर जा मर जा तो बे मर जा मर जा मर जा यस हो गया अभी तक नहीं हुआ
Nice and spicy.
Locked on.
Alright, it's done, I guess. Let's go.
Ooh, such a powerful effect from such a small amount of
मुझे
extract.
सब समझ आता
At least we didn't go
है
picking wildflowers for
One
nothing.
question, why all girls like BL kind of thing? It's like, ये क्या बोलूं? We actually don't have any answer to that. Like, we just love to talk about it.
All right. So can you tell us what your plan is now, Master D-Luke?
Yes. The plan is...
The plan is, बोल के भेज दिया.
And so, I expect it to all go down without a hitch.
What's the plan? You didn't. What the? Plan तो बता दो.
Are you sure it will work? You're the only person in the plan.
I have persevered alone from the start.
Okay, he's like, मैं पहले से करते आ रहा हूँ काम अकेले. I don't need anyone. I'll do it all on my own.
Now, I alone must face what lies
Depends
ahead.
on person to person. We just like two pretty boys getting into each other. सुनो, मैं बना के लाता हूँ. I am cooking, so time तो लगेगा. BRB in dozen. Okay, take your time. Take your time. By the way, what are you making actually? What is dinner today?
Well, if you already
Send
made up your
help.
mind,
Oh hell nah. Oh hell yeah.
but until that moment comes, we can still help you out where we can. Isn't that right?
I am indeed indebted to you. I shall see you at the tavern.
वो
As per the
किचन में
plan.
पता चलेगा. आय?
Let's wait until evening to meet Master D-Luke at the tavern.
किचन में कैसे मतलब what? Are you talking about yourself? What are you making? खुद के लिए बनाने जाऊंगा. Okay, you still don't know what you're gonna make. तो वही जगह है जहाँ पे डीलुक लड़ रहा था उससे. Oh no, uncle, we don't. I don't. What? मैं तो शाय हो जाता हूँ सीटी सुन के. कोई सीटी मार रहा है दोबारा. Hello Vaibhav, welcome to the stream. Wait until night. Okay, wait until night. What you doing? I'm doing Deluxe story quest. Like mainly some story quests because I got bored. Hey Deluxe, what's up? I'm from Natlan. You know me? You know me? No, you don't.
Greetings, Mr. Hoffman of the Knights of Favonius. To what?
Oh, nothing. I'm merely procrastinating. I thought I might indulge myself with a beverage or two. Ah, traveler. Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, we were in the mood for an evening stroll.
What would you like to drink?
I'll have a dandelion wine, I suppose.
Okay.
Ooh, Paimon wants apple juice.
Paimon wants apple juice. That's so cute. More than Diluc and Kaya, Venti and Kaya should get क्योंकि एक शराबी दूसरा दारू के पीछे पागल ये मुंडी हिला रहे भाई काम करेंगे ट्रैवलर के साइड का मुंडी पाइमॉन हिलाती है
Do you have any more on you?
let's see.
Apologies. We do not give credit here.
Well, in that case, let this be my treat.
Okay, you wanna treat us? Okay, let's go.
No need. We'll be back in a jiffy.
You'll be back in jiffy.
It's only a couple of fruit juices. Really, let me get them for you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll be back later. उधार नहीं रखते हम किसी से. Feels nostalgic to me. Best ship in Genshin. Ahetum and ये कौन सा कैरेक्टर है? क्या वे? किसी को भी किसी के साथ शिप कर लो बस प्लीज रियो एक्चुअली को
Husband
किसी के
showed
साथ
up
शिप
just
मत
as
करना.
expected. Okay, remember the plan? Go to the city's side gate and place the elemental bait.
Okay, side gate. All right, let's go.
Is this really necessary?
Whoa! You used all of it! This is gonna be pretty epic. Yikes! Here comes the slimes! Quick, let's get to the tavern before anyone spots us!
Okay, let's go.
Captain Kaya is no doubt a formidable knight, but he also brings us more than his share of hassle.
Okay.
No, this isn't right.
Am I
should
allowed
not
to
be
give
talking
her
about my
time
superior in
out?
such a
No,
manner.
you are not.
If he were to overhear me.
No.
We're back!
No, don't ship Neville with seriously, please don't do that. Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. No. I don't support that either. Neville, please, you know. He's not the BL type, sis. No, he's not.
One moment.
Mr. Huffman! A situation at the side gate! Everyone to the side gate!
What is it? What happened?
It's slimes, Miss.
Slimes. You see them all the time. What's the big panic?
We do, but... Sir, there are more slimes out there now than all the slimes I've seen in my life added together!
Oh.
Whoa!
Surely this couldn't be the Abyss Warder's secret weapon. But I have another matter to attend to here.
Oh? The matter of your dandelion wine?
They'll be like, oh, the matter of it. Then like, you evil thing, you already know what is he doing here. Come on, they look good together, but it's seriously, he is not the, he's not that type of a guy, Hey Cloud, welcome to the stream, what's up? Orion caught her, what the hell, I just heard as the Rio main. No, you heard nothing. Rio is a good person. No. He won't do that. I actually don't trust Nebula, but Rio is a good person. He won't do that kind of thing.
No, that's not what I meant.
So this
Does
is
not
how the
mean
Knights
they
of
can
Favonius
climb on each
conduct
other.
themselves in a crisis.
Holy moly macaroni. What are you talking about?
The Abyss Order is encroaching on the city gates, and your response is to sit here Drinking wine?
Child egg strongly. Yeah, I support that one. Just look at the face, the boys in the chat. Oh my god, why are you guys creeping out so much? Bhikari Buddha. Ah, Bhikari Buddha backed up with his Amir boyfriend, child. Rage bait for real.
It's like I've always said. The knights are not to be trusted.
ये कर रहा है इधर पे रेज बेट और एक ईगो पे आग लगा रहे हैं.
Master Diluc is right. My conduct here has been below par. I shall set off at once. But first, may I have a quiet word?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to talk about? आने के बाद से तो हर कोई बात ही कर रहा है, बात के नाम पे काम थमा रहे हैं. तुम भी बोल लो.
Huh?
Shh, keep your voice down. I presume you know what this is about. Please watch Diluc for me. Do not let him leave under any circumstances. I must head to the side gate, but I'll be back shortly.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
counting on you.
Bro is mora itself, but still भिखारी for money. अब देख तो भारी क्ली एक्स आसदा इलवा एक्स. What the hell? है क्ली. Hello FBI. वही तो Statue 7X Yamiko. What the hell? What are you talking about?
Good. That's him out of the way.
Everything's going according to plan.
Very weird and very sus. Especially the last one, Statue of 7X Yamiko. There are 7 Archons. What are you trying to do with Bichari Yamiko?
I must get going too. I won't have a second to spare if I'm to be back in time.
Alright. Deluxe Batman moment. It's time for us to go as well. No! Dude, we don't want to talk with you. Let us go, please, please, please. मुंह उधर घुमाना है, भूल जाती हूँ मैं बार बार. Okay. Chichi X me while I climb. Or what the hell? Bro, do you know who Bandri is, Crimson? Do you know?
Ah, there you are.
Oh. They look it's, oh my god.
Dealing with you will be the easy part.
He is looking so fine here. Oh, okay. अभी इसका नाक दिख रहा है, बाकी टाइम नहीं दिखता. Hi puppy, welcome. Are you sleeping? No, I'm not. Oh, just don't judge, like my avatar, right? Sometimes it actually cannot catch me properly because of my glasses, my eyes. It cannot catch it properly. अच्छा जीरो से लड़ना. Okay. मर जाओ भाई, मर जाओ, मर जाओ. Ooh, nice. That was impressive. Okay, are we done? No, we are not. Let's end this.
Your verdict is?
Maria.
Is that all you've got time for? Retribution!
Hi. I can never be a Diluc main. I'll kill Diluc. बेचारा Diluc मर ही गया. Alright.
Classic Master Diluc. Not a baddie left standing.
What? Not a baddie left standing. Sure, Orion. Enough internet for today. Gotta go. Okay, Banri, take care of yourself. Wait, Orion Banri के सामने ये सब बोल रहे हैं. What the hell? If you're fighting with Diluc in night, you saw your death. क्यों रात में क्या Diluc? अच्छा, okay. Wow, Cypher, you killed the Batman in night. सही में चली गई क्या? You offended her, bro. Now go. अब मना जाके. उसके सामने तो क्रिम्सन के साथ कैसे ऐसे बातें कर रहा है? छी यार. First time saw someone died in story mode because I was not focused.
Nothing more than
Dude!
a few hilly churls. No time to chat. I don't know how long those slimes will keep Huffman occupied. Best get...
Glad that's settled. Let's get back
रात
to
पे
the
Diluc
tavern.
फ्रीकी हो जाता है.
You think Huffman is back yet?
रात पे Diluc वाइन पी के फ्रीकी होता है. कबूतर मार, कबूतर. अरे आओ, कोई काम का नहीं है. उसको तो बीएल पसंद है क्या भाई? सीरियसली, that was annoying. We cannot teleport while okay, fine.
10 points for agility.
It seems Huffman hasn't yet returned.
प्ले का स्टोरी करना वो भी मस्त है. 45 minutes का. All right.
We made it in time.
The situation is sorted now. I never expected that the Abyss Order's army
Okay.
would turn out to be nothing more than a few
Good night,
slimes.
Banri.
That is a surprise. Perhaps the Knight's true
You got
calling is to
scared,
be slime
didn't you?
exterminators.
Orion.
Who knows? Domestic.
Master Diluc, please, have you no respect at all? How come you're sweating so much? You didn't leave, did you?
Huh?
Is it? But if that's the case, why are you also out of breath?
Uh-oh, Huffman is getting suspicious.
Excuse me, sir. Might I be so bold as to inquire, did you see Master Diluc, I mean, today's bartender, did you see him leave just now?
Yikes, he's asking other customers. We're done for.
Bro is using his brain.
Master Diluc? Why, no. He's been behind the bar this entire time.
I see.
Mr. Huffman, your dandelion wine. You ought to get back after this. Send my regards to the rest of the knights.
Oh, never mind. I must be going. I should report back. Here, take this as a token of my esteem. How odd.
Bro,
Whew, that was too close.
let me give you a love.
I'm almost
The
sure you
hell?
were toast.
I foresaw this eventuality. So, all the guests here tonight, save you two, are my own people from the Dawn Winery.
They're all
Huh?
in on it?
Not all of them. Or should I say, not all of us.
Kaya, where did you come from?
I just picked a good spot to quietly sit and watch the show.
What? You've been here this whole time?
Bro.
Correct. The Dark Knight Hero's Alibi. I think it's my favorite chapter so far. More intriguing than a fine wine.
So, you plan to report everything to the Knights of Favonius?
Come now, Diluc. You know me better than that. I have no interest in exposing secrets.
Yeah, you have interest in poking on that secret.
I was just curious to see how far Mondstadt's Dark Knight hero would really go.
Really? काया को ड्रामा देखने में मजा आता है, that means.
And you did not disappoint.
I have nothing to prove to you.
Oh, naturally. I must say, though, one thing I didn't see coming is that the mighty Dark Knight hero would actually need help from other people.
Sorry,
Oh.
we're closing. Please see yourselves out.
All right, all right. I have no further need of wine to entertain myself tonight in any
Diluc ने
case.
काया की आंखों पे मारा, nearly killed him. Yeah, I know that story. उसी टाइम पे काया को अपना वो vision मिला था.
Just one last thing before I go.
It had better be the very last thing.
I feel strangely comforted by the fact you now have an assistant, Diluc. I hope you all have a wonderful night.
ताना मार रही है indirectly. हमको भी ताना मार के गया. No.
What was all that about?
Don't mind him. Thank you for all your help with this matter. This is a token of my gratitude.
Wow! Thanks, Master Diluc.
I'm in the habit of working alone. But I did enjoy having your assistance this time. In the future, if there's anything you ever need, you can come to me for help.
Okay, Batman. Surely. Okay, इसने प्रीमो दिए. Wow. Diluc is not what we call that in Hindi. Diluc is not selfish. He knows how to share. Primo gem especially. ये बोल नहीं सकता ज़्यादा वरना Diluc मारेगा उसको. I mean, for real मारेगा या फिर it's just a funny thing. Like, हाँ मारेगा वाला चीज़. Three more days to go for Marika. Marika. Alright, what was I? Story quest में चलो. इससे पहले ये वाला कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा. Let's go. Diluc रियल में मार देगा. If you were wrong. क्या खतरनाक है क्या बैटमैन भाई साहब. I mean I know वो like अब इस ऑर्डर के अगेंस्ट है बहुत ज़्यादा. एंड उनके साथ अकेले लड़ने भी चला गया था. बट इतना ज़्यादा मिस कर्क नहीं निकाल पाया प्रियो. Wait, did you try to pull again और कोई दूसरा 5 स्टार निकला क्या इस बार भी?
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy. Well, To make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with.
Alright.
Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself nor any of the Mondstadt garrison are able to catch a moment of peace. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? Again? But who are the Lawrence clan?
Lawrence clan.
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decarabian was lost once again as slavery spread throughout the first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
ये जीन
I
बहुत
get it. So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
My bro D-Look have some personal issue with Abyss mages. उनका गला दबा के D-Look को खुशी मिलती है रहता यार. आता हूँ थोड़ी देर में कॉल आ रहा है. See you soon. Alright.
We
Take your
suspect as
time.
much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter. Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember.
Okay, so that's why you need our
We've
help.
already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted. You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius.
Okay.
You need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You're a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
Alright.
Whoa. Leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls. It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch. Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you. Schubert can be quite touchy, but as long as matters...
हो गया. Jean auntie has no chill. Cypher, are you pulling Dottore? Wait, let me see. What's the character about? I still don't have much idea about the character and their names. ये कौन सा है देखने का. कौन सा है ये? कौन सा वाला? He is not in character list. तो फिर वो कैसे मिलेगा? Let me see. Let me Google it actually. Okay, that doctor. Ah, yeah, that Harbinger doctor. I see. ये तो प्लेएबल नहीं है ना? प्लेएबल है क्या? What the hell, guys? नहीं, ये प्लेएबल तो है नहीं अभी तो.
Here's how I allocate my energy on a job. 70% goes to investigating, 10% to making a final decision,
जब
and the
प्लेएबल
remainder
होगा
for
तो
execution.
कोलम्बीना भी तो आ रही है ना बहुत जल्दी. And I guess नहीदा का रीरन होने वाला है. I'm gonna pull for नहीदा if it is possible. Six का अपडेट में आ रहा है वो. Wait, then we gotta save for him, I guess.
Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
Can you? I dare you to release me and say that to my face!
Wait a second, okay guys, just gonna do something. We have to stop, guys. हमारे हरकत की वजह से साइफर हमारे चैट नहीं पढ़ती. I'm sorry. ये चैट जोर जोर से पढ़ लो तो पता नहीं आफत आ
But when it
जाएगी.
comes to weighing the costs of
लोग
your
जो
actions,
चैट नहीं देख
ask
पाएंगे
away.
वो सोचेंगे कि मैं क्या बड़बड़ा रही हूँ. ये सब चीजें क्यों ही बड़बड़ा रही हूँ. Alright, let's go. लोग बोलेंगे ये कौन जानवर चैट में आ गए. नेक्स्ट क्रॉनिकल सुमेरु बानर. तब भी नहीं पुल करूंगी मैं क्रॉनिकल पे. करने से अच्छा नॉर्मली पुल कर लो भाई.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
इजुमी ने कितने सारे पुल्स वेस्ट किए. उधर पे इजुमी को कुछ नहीं मिला.
Huh? Who are you?
अच्छा वंडर भी है.
Oh, we're here too.
Hello? Did I hear you correctly? Hello? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble and vulgar manner?
Who is this noble man?
Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the magnanimous nobility.
Okay, so
If you
what
wish
do you want me
address
to do?
You'd best consider your words more carefully.
Blah, blah, blah,
Such
blah, blah,
now,
blah, blah,
if
blah.
you're somehow capable of understanding
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so complicated before.
Yeah.
In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only basic courtesy when greeting a nobleman.
Okay, you're a
And
nobleman then.
neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping.
चश्मा तो आधा टूटा हुआ पहना है इसने.
But look at the world now. What did you say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility?
Yes.
I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our rightful honor.
Okay.
Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and etiquette of the nobility.
Bro,
After
इसको
all,
arrogance
we are
बोलते
of a
कोई इसको
completely
बताओ.
different breed by birth. Save your words. I find your manners
Quit
and
once
bearing
in countries.
repulsive.
मेरा
I have
आइटम
nothing to
बिल्ड हो गया है
discuss with the
फुल
likes of
ऑफ
you.
सेट. अगले बैनर तक तेरा आइटम बिल्ड हो जाएगा ना? अच्छा आइटम बिल्ड हो गया. Bro, just suit in my collection.
Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct
आइटम
commoners
अच्छा है
on
क्या? Like
basic courtesies.
आइटम और वंडर दोनों में से कौन सा तुम लोग चूज करोगे?
Now I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Okay, bye bye, Mr. Nakchada.
This is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's get back and talk things over with her. Are you running away?
Okay. अच्छा मेरे को लगा अंदर जाना पड़ेगा.
Well, if it isn't the
Gonna
honorary
pull
knight,
for Ahatham. You
I'm
don't
just
have
on my way out
Ahatham,
to
right?
gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Yeah, you were saying that you're gonna pull for Ahatham.
Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble. Master Jean tasked us with a special
Abha
assignment.
is trying to be the ninja.
Seem to have run aground for the moment. No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even you just have to keep at it and never give up.
Yay!
Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the problem?
बोलने लगी.
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence. But it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone. Especially Paimon.
Paimon definitely doesn't like Lawrence.
Ah, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners. I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The
Okay.
Lawrence clan can be very particular about such things.
Love.
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is just a big headache? As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking, but that's just not how things are anymore. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan, my good buddy, Eula. Buddy? That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th Company.
Okay, who's
Eula
she?
is special. She's
Oh,
not quite like the
Eula.
other members of her clan. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her. That's strange.
Let's see.
If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan,
Cloud
then
can
why would
hide
Master
in
Jean
dark
choose
because he
us
is.
for the
What
task?
the?
Couldn't she just ask Eula? Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan has frowned upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights. Her family members don't particularly care. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family.
Do you mix dal and rice or rice and dal? Good question.
She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come
Varka
up
is
with a way
also
to get
coming.
along with
Alice with
Schubert.
Irene, no? किस के लिए सेव करना चाहिए? There are so many characters, bhai.
In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol
Hollow
this
is a
morning.
big fan
You
of
should be able to
Alice.
find her around Stormbear Mountains.
He says that Alice can pick a fight with anyone. Like, she's the most powerful one in Teyvat.
Let's go find Eula. Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
मुंह पे बोल दिया तुम जाओ अपना काम करो मेरे पे और काम है.
The Lawrence clan.
लॉरेंस का बकवास सुनने से अच्छा मेरे पास और काम है ऐसे बोल दिया एम्बर ने उसको.
Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask?
Alice नहीं आ सकती. She's not confirmed. But playable तो बोला था ना उन्होंने. होयो ने. Wait, playable नहीं बोला था. बेचारा हॉलो.
The Fatui. What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later.
This was well done.
Nice and spicy.
You need to hurry up.
Target acquired.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
You can read. What the?
Huh?
Oh. This is Yola. Yeah. Cryo है. हाँ. Impressive भाई.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first?
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean, but...
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch
Wait, इसको देख के मेरे को ऐसा लगा था कि she is going to be a sweet person, but ये तो ताने मार रही है. Oh no.
Arch enemies? Wait a minute. You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago.
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt.
Okay.
Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
What the?
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
Okay.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too.
Okay.
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of Old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
Why so obsessed with this thing? What? So that is what you think about me? That's what you think of me? That is what you think of me, bro? Why? I'm not even. We're trying to solve a thing, and all she is here to do is. That's what you think of me. That's what you think of me. No, we don't think about it. We're thinking about your uncle.
But didn't you see him first? Oh.
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you.
इल्वा का झुलवा दो क्लाउड का झूला हाँ इल्वा को क्लाउड के साथ पेयर अप करवा देता है that'll be fine ओरियन बच जाएगा
I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan.
That's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment, and Amber's the one who recommended me, I should comply.
I'm confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that. But she doesn't seem to leave.
Okay, sorry, I forgot कि उसको बात करते वक्त नहीं टोकना था
Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Okay, she's here already.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go.
Wait, what? She is just a smaller version of her uncle.
Don't worry. There's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order.
See? I told ya.
Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. All worthy of vengeance in my eyes.
Suspecting your uncle? No, bro.
But you needn't worry. At least, not whilst we're investigating this matter. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment.
ये वाला ही तो
I'm
चल
sure
रहा
you
है
understand.
वही वाला continuation किया मैंने
Good. Now, there are 2 key points that aristocrats attach great importance to. Your manner of speech and your bearing. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with...
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Bro!
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
Bro, इतना लंबे sentences में बोलने पड़ते हैं क्या उस?
As the morning dew does what now?
As the exactly क्या बोले भाई?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you.
Lulu, wait, what? She is a mommy too?
Morning dew is not uncommon. so it expresses that friendship should not be
हाँ,
measured by
click के लिए
value.
इसका भी करना
It
पड़ेगा.
also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water.
It's pure like water?
Oh, no, no, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
Wait, what?
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example?
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close.
Okay.
It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So, another thing to remember. Aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite.
Okay.
However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them. This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait. This is all too abstract.
Bhai sahab.
Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Ah. Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
But Yola ancestors are slave owner and slaves were deluxe ancestors. Wait, what? You kidding me, right? Very bad person, ignore my chat. And Yola and Arle look similar though. Just little makeup and hair color change. Is it so? Let me see. ये क्या कर रही हूँ? Here is our Arle. Where is she? Arle. Let's see. Where is Arle? Where did Arlecchino go? Oh, okay, Arlecchino. Oh wait. अरे हाँ यार सच में हेयर स्टाइल भी ऑलमोस्ट सेम है दोनों का. इसके बाद थोड़ा सा लॉन्ग है ऐसा और ये साइड थोड़ा लॉन्ग है और इसका ये साइड थोड़ा लॉन्ग. वेट अ मिनट. आई गेस मॉडल सेम था और इसकी आंखें वगैरह थोड़ा चेंज करके इसको ऐसे बना दिया. Arlecchino बना
Hal
दिया.
loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off.
Oh, that's
Don't let him get under your skin.
nice. That's a great details. But Mavika actually में सबसे अलग दिखती है. उसका मतलब मैं सच बोलूँ उसे उसका facial expression जैसे रहता है ना, that is kind of like उसकी जैसा exact character अभी तक नहीं है. मतलब exact model अभी तक नहीं है. अब कुछ नहीं बोलूँगा नहीं वरना बहुत बुरा पेलेगा डिमन भाई मुझे. क्या हो रहा है? Developer is working hard na. Control plus V. Yes. Mavika and Zhongli face look same. Are you sure about that? Let me see. Mavika and where did Zhongli go? Mr. Zhongli. Oh no. Difference है दोनों में. Difference है थोड़ा बहुत.
Osmanthus wine tastes
ये
the same as I
इलानियन भी है ना,
remember.
ये भी थोड़ा डिफरेंट है बाकी
But where are
कैरेक्टर्स से.
those who share the memory?
एक्चुअली नहीं, ये तो मुलानी जैसे दिखती है. डैम, आंखें थोड़ी डिफरेंट है. डैम. एमिली तो बिल्कुल लीसा की तरह देखती है यार. लीसा नहीं तो ये शाइनी उनकी तरह. लीसा बस चश्मा नहीं पहनती है, वही डिफरेंस है. मैं पहली बार एमिली और लीसा में बहुत कंफ्यूज हो गई थी. आई थॉट एमिली, जब मैंने देखा आई थॉट कि लीसा का जो स्किन है ना,
70% goes to investigating. 10% to making a final
क्या बोलते
decision,
हैं, गारमेंट
and the
स्किन.
remainder
मुझे
for
लगा वैसा
execution.
है. But needed closed eyes. Okay. तब जाके.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right?
You there, lowly laborer.
Lowly
You
laborer.
stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility... what comes next? Oh, right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Huh? I can't make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on. What did they always teach me?
Wait, इसको याद नहीं आ रहा अभी.
Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence.
Alright.
Got it.
Cypher look
As a
like
lowly
Ninjang
commoner,
auntie.
you shall maintain absolute
Thank you so
reverence
much.
when
She is
speaking with
beautiful.
those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you
I
speak in
find her
such a manner?
beautiful.
Ugh, is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Wait, ये irritate हो गया उल्टा.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words. Vengeance will be mine.
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else.
अब next target कौन है ये बेचारा? Alright.
You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan.
Illustrious
words for
Lawrence clan. Okay.
Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility. And so...
ये भी हो गया बोर.
Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words. Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status.
बेचारा बहुत ही ज़्यादा confused हो चुका है.
Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait. I think there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Lol.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. Let's try to find someone else to talk to. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words. Vengeance will be mine.
Again, vengeance will be mine. This girl has some problem.
Listen, I have no idea what she's trying to do, but trust me, you two should just keep away from her. Listen, I have no idea.
Okay, sorry. I did again. Where do we need to go now? I hope this is the last guy she is going to talk
lowly
to.
worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you. I mean,
What do you
seriously,
mean?
can't
I
just
know
take a hint?
Ela existed before even started Genshin.
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a Knight of Favonius, and that the Knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it.
Okay.
Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule.
Aristocratic rules.
And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius. I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Okay, this guy is really in the edge of his, what do we say? Patience.
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go.
आप किसको तंग करने चले भाई?
It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Let's just stop.
By the way, you know, like Vengeance Batman is the Vengeance, and in Genshin Diluc is Batman. Diluc X.
Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to
What about
demonstrate
Jean?
for us.
बेचारी
What
अकेले
can
रह
we
जाएगी.
do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even through... Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you?
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But as memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
ये इसी वजह से Knight of Favonius बनी. Who is ये? What the? You ship Diluc and Ela. Okay. This girl who seeks vengeance all the time.
Try and demonstrate for us.
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Paimon thinks we got the gist of it now. Right? Right?
All we gotta do is sound arrogant. That is all we
Just
gotta
have
do.
to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement.
She is talking about aesthetics, oh my god.
But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
कहाँ जाना था वैसे? Okay, here she is.
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Hyman thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. This is where you can finally apply some of your adventuring knowledge.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
अब इसके बीच में से चल के जाना पड़ेगा. All right.
Is this really necessary?
Bro, I already got knocked.
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Cypher, tell us when you get free and me and Cloud are ready to watch Harry Potter. आपको थोड़ा भी डैमेज लिए बिना जाना होगा. अच्छा डैमेज नहीं मिला मेरे को शायद से.
Hyman almost didn't make it through. Good thing we didn't get stuck. So, are we aristocrats now?
इसका एरिस्टोक्रेट वाला क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करके लेट्स गो.
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle.
The heat of battle. Okay, भाई अब लड़वाएगी भी ये भाई साहब. Why, bro? Why are you gonna do this to
My
us?
family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child. Let's proceed, shall we? This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it.
Alright.
But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
अरे भाई अटक गई मैं.
That really hurt. Goba, get them.
You failed this time. What a shame.
No.
Not to
What
worry.
the hell?
It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Let me get some help first. I hate slimes, yaar.
failed this time.
Again,
What a
you
shame.
what the?
But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Stay put. Nice and spicy.
No, we cannot get frozen.
Eat this.
You failed this time. What a shame.
Again, how did I fail? Wait, what?
But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Target acquired.
Out of the frying pan, into the pot. Oh, glory!
I got him cornered.
Nice and spicy. Race you.
Target acquired.
हो गया? Alright, that's done. Hi, CD.
Well done. Your performance
Welcome
was
to the
most
stream.
impressive.
What's up?
And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. I'm starting. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragon Spine before Paimon turns into a popsicle. Ooh.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
Wait, Paimon को पकड़ लिया अभी.
You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all. Did you even listen to
Oh
anything I
yeah,
was trying
Paimon
to
is
teach
really
you?
cute.
Yeah,
But
that's it.
this is Paimon's old voice, I guess.
Besides, Paimon was paying attention to the Traveler.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it?
Certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Oh, thank you. Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it?
Paimon Popsicle.
So,
That's a
dear
good
friend,
name.
don't die on me out here.
Ah! Paimon knew something was off.
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Alright, let's go. But this is old enough that it's still a lower pitch, nice voice. हाँ ये Paimon का old voice है and it's really nice. But you know ये voice कभी-कभी ना थोड़ा कान में चुभता है. New voice is a bit better than this one.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight. We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days. Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can...
मुझे इसके बात सुनने में भी आना हो रहा है पता नहीं अभी क्यों.
Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebrotenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad? You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Bro, this girl is
Why
psychopath.
would you choose gebrotenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Hyman's never even heard that dish before.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrats seem to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebrotenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression. Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Like who?
Hyman's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Okay.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time. All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
इसने अपने अंकल को इम्प्रेस करने के लिए वो डिश हमारे हाथ में छोड़ दिया. Nice.
Bow before your king! Submit your soul in sacrifice! Here, the gebrotenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut is ready to go. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person. Hyman's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of you Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with that?
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa! So both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius, and in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included.
Okay, she helped
People like
her.
Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
I was taking a water break. Alright. Let's go. Where do we need to go?
Hi.
Wooden man.
Pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. Magnanimous. Yes, indeed, that is true. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
Ah, a kindred spirit, I see. Yeah, impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
भाई पाइमन बोलना सीख गई.
Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake. Ah, yes. This aroma, just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
भाई पावन को भी भूख लग गई.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request.
Bro.
Wait, so you've come to know of this too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself.
Okay, bye.
To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going, shall we?
Do you think his friends are the Fatui?
I think
Things will get
so.
sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Okay.
Alright, let's see what awaits here.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden?
Okay.
Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Hey, Crimson, welcome back.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall we?
हम अंकल की बातें थोड़े skip करते हैं. अंकल चल के
As you'll
जाने
see in a
वाले हैं.
moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Exactly.
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps.
Okay.
Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected.
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable bit.
Hold it right there. Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an outsider at this time. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs. You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself. That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then... perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trusty companion Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust!
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me?
Huh?
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that.
Uncle got mad at us and ran away.
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
Hi, demon guy. Welcome to the stream.
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Children later. The door is open. Let's go! Is that you?
Yunagi!
Don't touch me!
Demon.
Get out of my way!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you, and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius.
She is,
you
bro.
are a descendant of the Lawrence clan. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Lol.
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical.
Hi Fyodor, welcome. What's up? Health কেমন? Friend and enemies. Health ভালো আছে আমার. Wait, how did you know that I was not feeling well?
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
Hyman took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
Welcome back,
Orion.
Orion.
He was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that
सब लोग प्लान बना रहे हैं वो क्या बोलते हैं हैरी पॉटर देखने का Oh no what the Alright इतना जल्दी पलट जाएगा किसको पता नहीं Let's give it another try. Oh!
Beg for mercy. Sorry. Sight.
Wait, what? Bro. I have to keep her alive. But I need to give her food. Proper food. Alright. Let's go. Let's try not to die.
Don't be scared.
Oh no! Not again. I should have taken Kinich. My bad. What are you guys even doing? Audience should do so much.
10 points for agility.
Crush! More speed.
They're here! Stop them!
Into the fire!
I got him cornered. Locked on. I got him cornered.
I get confused on how to fight in these small places. पतूज हम लोगों के टाइम पे ये सब नहीं था. क्या सब नहीं था? Oh no.
More speed. Beg for mercy.
Boba, get them! Oh, you're done, Peach. You're so done. Ready, go! Pleasure doing business with you.
What the? Keep him alive, bro. What is wrong? I want my Kinich. Yee, क्या है? Okay, I got it. Bro, this is the problem.
Shudder. Crush. More speed.
Locked on.
Oh no.
Stay put! Boba, get them!
Two can play at that game.
Not breaking a sweat!
Bro, this is hard actually. Okay.
Beg for mercy.
My duty.
Shudder.
Let's end this quickly.
Control breathing. Stay out of my way. Let's move. Beg for mercy.
Don't be scared!
Vengeance will be mine. Shudder. Crush.
Alright.
More speed.
आजकल मैं बहुत डिप्रेशन में हूँ. मेरा डर्मेगोल पाउडर खत्म हो गया है.
Crush.
अरे भैया उतर गई तब इसको चलना हो.
Rack and ruin.
Alright.
That's where they put the diagram!
I guess there's no other option but to fight! You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of her! Can't run from death.
Beg for mercy. Shudder.
Take
Nice
cover!
and spicy! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Crush.
Counterattack!
More speed. This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it, but without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by... The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Oh yeah! You suddenly appeared at just the right moment!
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier, I came to exact my vengeance.
Finally! After all this time, Paimon understands what you're saying! In reality, you sensed that something might happen to us during our investigation! You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look!
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story.
Yes, I want to learn Bangla.
But it turns out you have a knack for scheme. And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey! What do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Yeah, actually मुझे देखने में cute लगी थी, but her behavior is kind of like a challenging person.
Well, see you around.
That you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.
Yeah, sure. You wanna learn Bang? चुप हो जा, पाए बहुत ज़्यादा बोलती है. Okay, let's see how many pulls do we have now. Okay, so now one pull. So today we're gonna end here then. We're gonna wait for 2 more minutes.
That was unexpected.
Excuse me, Mr. Boar. Wait. You just hit me. You're gonna die. ये ला पसंद रुक रुक तो मैं बांड्री को बताती हूँ, रुक जा. I'll tell her what you said. What is this Fatui doing? Oh!
I got him cornered.
मैंने इसको मारा नहीं था. Alright, let's see. Cypher, you know, আমি কেমনে জানলাম that you are not feeling good. How? Damn, Ayaka, her forehead is big as Teyvat. She doesn't have forehead, she is 5 head. How do you just come up with these kind of words, Orion? I just wonder. So I guess next day we are gonna complete our favorite please story. Oh no! We gotta do another story first. Alright. So
Call that a lightning strike?
we can continue with that one.
Puny bug with a glowing butt fell out of the sky.
There's still more light in that insect's butt than in your entire soul.
You take that back!
আমি এখন তোমার খাতার নিচে sneaking around in your খাতার নিচে sneaking around in your room. Oh my god, you cannot scare me like that because you know there is no space under my bed, so you can like you can never go under it. Like even I have tried when I was a child, but I could never get under my bed. আমার গ্র্যান্ডমার যে বেডটা ছিল ওটার নিচে না ঢুকতে পারতো, বাট নট মাই বেড. How Japanese voice is voiced by Naruto, yes, and Kenichi's voice was Sasuke's voice, like voiced by Sasuke's voice actor. One wind blow and she is exposed. Why do you hate Ayaka? Why are you doing this to her? OMG cockroach. What the? Don't call him cockroach. It's not right. Fyodor is not cockroach, is he? Cypher, if someone behind the tube just part, if someone is behind behind you, just fight them. Orion, no, it's okay. Let them stay behind me. They're just haters. Let them stay there.
Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
I dare you to release me and say that to my
Alright, guys. Well, that is it for today. And let's end the stream here. It's okay. Okay. Bye bye and take care of yourself. By the way, Fyodor, I don't know if you already know about it or not. We have a Discord server, so if you wanna have some fun with all the members here, and there is a boys group out there who like have lots of fun, and even all of us sometimes gather and have fun. So if you wanna join there, you're welcome. The link is in the description of the video. You can join and let's have fun.
Here's how I allocate my energy on a job. 70% goes to
Itni jaldi
investigating.
nahi. I started
10% to making a final
around
decision,
like
and the remainder for
11:30,
execution.
and now it's time for me to end today. I don't hate Ayaka, but she is the first character I have lost 50-50 at. I see. That is why you hate her. You don't know, but you hate her. And after that, I lost mostly of my 50-50. I see. You definitely hate her. Yeah, sure. Join Kor and Nibu. For fun. Yes, let's have fun. Right, not that kind of a fun. You know. ছেলেরা ছেলেদের সাথে ওখানে flirt করে, basically. So I was talking about that kind of fun. Even this Orion, he is the leader of them. Why I feel you said boys group, you were disgusted. What did you say? I'm disgusted. I am just like, I'm not a homo person. And although I do support your people, but you know, homo thing is just too much. Nayaka is my first love. Oh my god. Yeah, what you mean? Shut up. I'm a very good person. I would never do such things. Okay, we will see that. He will clearly see that when he will be in Discord.
Here's how I allocate my energy on a job. 70% goes to investigating.
Let's end the stream
to
now.
Making a final decision.
Bye bye.
and the
Take care of
remainder
yourself
for
until
execution.
tomorrow. And good night. Sayonara.